Greetings and salutations, lovers of budget cinema. This is Far From the Tree, the YouTube show where we watch movies that we get at Dollar Tree for $1.25.
Still seems weird.
Inflation. We watch the movie, we rate it, we recommend it, or shy you away from it, depending on how awful the movie is. So with me today are my two co-hosts, Green. Say hi, Green.
Hi, Green.
And Gentleman Y. Say hi, Gentleman Y.
Hi, Gentleman Y.
And I am Johnny, and we are going to watch today the classic, I'm sure, movie Chinese Speaking Vampires.
Speaking Vampires. Is that your 4-word prediction? It's going to be a classic?
It could be. So we're going to give you a quick prediction of what we think the movie is going to be about. I'm going to guess it's about vampires who speak Chinese, so they're from China.
You're stretching way out there for that one.
I mean, it's right there in the title.
It feels like it's all there in the title.
Well, I want to see vampires hop. So if vampires don't hop, I'm going to be deeply disappointed.
Like on one leg?
No, on 2 legs. Chinese vampires are supposed to hop. It's a thing.
Oh. Okay.
I could explain it.
Let's see if they hop. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the cinematic masterpiece, Chinese Speaking Vampires.
$250,000 fine, which is definitely more than it cost to make this movie. This is terrible.
Yeah.
So you start to speak Chinese when they bite.
Or when you wake up, I guess, as a vampire.
That is a twist I really could not have predicted.
Well, here's the important question. Do you just start speaking Chinese additionally, or is that now your only language?
That makes it look so easy.
Yeah, when the camera pans down and the first thing you see is a bald head, I just expect to see Sonny Chiba in a martial arts film.
Hollywood.
Yeah, this song so much wants to be Walking on Sunshine.
Well, that would have killed the budget.
Hey, isn't that like a Warner Brothers song?
And the Warner system.
I remember all the times I've ridden my bike down the street just practicing my Mandarin.
I knew there was some way to instantly become fluent in Mandarin.
I want to know what the odds are that this one guy who wants to learn how to speak Mandarin gets bitten by a vampire that makes him learn how to speak Mandarin.
You know, I'm going to say 100%.
Hi, I'm Tony Scott, auditioning for the role of Harrigan.
Who?
Harrigan.
Harrigan.
Do the
Wait, is his boss's name Mr. Drucker? Like, from Mayberry?
Seems that way.
It's been a long time since I
Been
visited
to
the
Mayberry?
peaceful town
It's
of
Mayberry or Green Acres, one of the two.
I think you're thinking of the banker from Beverly Hillbillies. No,
Is that Mr. Drucker?
No, that's Mr. Drysdale.
Green, fact check this for us, please.
On it.
Okay, listen, you need to get an electrician in there fast. That's what your forklift does.
He was Sam Drucker in Petticoat Junction, Green Acres, and Beverly Hillbillies.
Wow. I know my 60s television. Filmed in this guy's actual apartment.
Oh, almost definitely. If it's not his, it's the director's apartment.
Look, I know you're busy. It's just that, well, you know, I need your help again.
This guy talks to his girlfriend the way I talk to my boss when he calls him off work.
Yeah, it didn't help that he, braced himself when he called her.
So this is the same place he came to for his audition, and he's just coming back here to...
Because he saw the sign on the post. That,
Oh, the flyer! Okay.
and there it is.
There it is!
Very helpful.
Okay. Off to the Chinese Learning Center.
I see no reason not to trust this guy.
He seems very trustworthy.
Is it? Tomato soup?
Given that this is called Chinese vampires, we can make the assumption that it's supposed to be blood. And I'm just going to say for the record, you can't keep blood in a bourbon decanter on a shelf in your office.
I used to have that same clock on my living
Actually, I was
wall.
wondering, do you have any intensive training courses or something?
Exactly the same
Because I
clock.
would need to try to.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're the loudmouth that kept on disturbing us over shots, honey.
That's me, Tony.
Hi,
I
Tony.
definitely remember you for those
Yeah, we
10
definitely
seconds.
remember you that 10 seconds we saw you at the school.
The next song that DJ is going to play is Closing Time.
Hey, so what are you taking Chinese language classes for?
We're
So,
studying
learn Chinese,
medicine,
yeah.
and next semester we'll be studying abroad, so it seems
Which
like
abroad?
a good idea to learn the language. That's crazy.
Wow, that's awesome.
Are you proud of that?
Sorry.
Smart
Are you
and
proud of that?
super beautiful. That's not fair.
Oh my god.
Mulan! That was
He
very
seriously
racist.
swooped in.
My god.
Like that was the thing that he said.
Well, he is wearing all
Another
down.
guy?
So,
How old is that lady that just is rubbing up against her all of a sudden on the dance floor? Seems like the young zip club
Time to
kids
throw down.
would be a little weirded out by that.
this is even a Blake show.
Oh!
He just touched him with his mouth. He didn't even bite him.
Yeah, but he looked like he enjoyed it a lot or not at all. I can't really tell which.
Who are these guys?
Now, who are those guys?
There's a lot going on right now.
These guys seem important, and that wasn't enough of like an entrance. Like they really should have. Like they're just like other people at the rave, but. Oh!
Dust.
That was an interesting.
Cool.
This was pretty fun.
America's
America's first Chinese vampire slayers.
I see.
Surely they're not though.
So do they only slay Chinese vampires?
Or are they Chinese? So his friend's just in the class now.
No, his friend's just stalking some girls, and that's where they happen to be.
You there？你的名字叫什么？
Joey True.
Oh, it's Jim.
You can see it, come
Do
on.
you remember?
The other night at the club was pretty crazy, huh?
I'd say vampires showed
You
up,
okay with
so
your friends?
yes.
It's all
Yeah, but they were all really drunk, so they probably weren't vampires. You know how sometimes when you're at a club, you just get so drunk that everything looks like vampires?
People start biting each other on the neck.
Oh, I think it was
Is
totally
your
good.
friend okay? That evil. Okay, what is it, like some sort of hypnosis or mind trick?
No. It's a technique.
Oh, there's a technique, alright.
It's a new. Never worked.
It does seem just a little bit inappropriate.
It really seems racist. Yeah.
What do you say?
Okay, when turning someone into a vampire, it's usually a good idea to make sure they don't have somebody waiting outside for them.
You've been in this class a while too, you think you would know if they were together.
That makes sense.
Sorry,
Oh, he's just doing something sexual. That's totally fine.
It's
Thought something worse was going on.
So up to this point, it looked like he was going to be the good guy.
我碰到过最漂亮的东西。
Did it?
Well, I mean, comparatively, he was looking pretty friendly, and the alternative to him were the vampire slayers.
Comparatively to the hillbilly vampire
The
slayers.
vampire slayers seemed to be a little stereotypical in a way I didn't appreciate. Now I'm not really sure who to root for.
So I guess now that she speaks Chinese, she's graduates?
And they said she completed the course.
Yes, except now, as we feared, she only speaks
Rico, What's going on?
How did you open the doors from 10 feet away?
Oh, wow.
Where's all that smoke coming
Why is it all
from?
red?
See, I love
Why are
this.
you gesturing without speaking? Everything seems fine. Go ahead in.
I love this conceit in a horror movie that no one in the horror movie has ever seen a horror movie.
I don't think I'd have to see a horror movie to know that something
Yeah, that's
is not good.
Don't go through those
Going on
doors.
Stop
If
playing
I
around.
was waiting outside to give Johnny a ride, and the doors to the building I was waiting outside of burst open, smoke poured out, and all the lights were red, and he gestured for me to walk inside, I'd leave him there.
已经加入的同学可以叫我父亲。
Daddy.
Close enough.
Close enough. This is that another level.
So she still texts in English?
Jesus. Oh.
Wait, you should just ask if he's gonna invite her in and then not need to be invited in.
Here's a better question. Is she trying to put him at ease? Because that is the wrong way.
Kill you or
See, this is exactly what I was
One of
talking
them
about.
if they get
I
the
can't
chance.
root for these people.
I don't think you were ever supposed to.
Stealing our
They're a little
trade
radical.
secrets. They're buying
A li-
up
a
all
little-
our real estate.
I think that there was a way to
After our
create an analog for white nationalists in the film without it being this incredibly blunt.
Doesn't he look like Harrison Ford fucked Billy Buckle?
Found their leader.
There's a picture.
With the wall.
You can see it.
And tomorrow night,
I don't want to see
we
that.
take our club and kill him dead
That one
That's
was
a ethnic slur.
Hey. 那个他说了，一点点。
Wow, so now everybody's a vampire.
Wait, they turned him too?
And his brother.
Oh my god, why?
Yeah, who wants those two guys to be immortal?
Listen, they're very important to the cause.
I didn't really notice it up until this point, but Jimmy is
最终会说
ridiculously
英文
huge.
和这个礼
That's why they need him.
你看，我们的吸血鬼要占领
Normally in Chinese speaking vampires. Obviously what we need.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me either.
Yeah, I agree with that guy.
比所虚假的学习中文
I don't think this is a fake language.
They
right?
really learn the language.
She has some skill in teaching Chinese, or Mandarin specifically.
Like, they were learning Mandarin before he turned them into vampires, so
更衣室，我这个中文学校课，而不是什么吸血鬼军队。
That's a very good point.
this guy's priorities are all over the place.
No, they're consistent.
He doesn't have time for taking over the world. He's trying to get a part of the crappy movie.
Yeah, his goals are very
In
consistent.
fairness, that is a very specific priority.
不过，我要告诉
I
你，
take it back.
如
He's
果没有我，
solid as a rock.
我们一起离开这里。
出去。
So they're just quitting?
Yeah, apparently, if you don't want to join the vampire world domination cult, you can just leave.
Well, that is some awful
Pretty
time.
fair,
isn't it?
honestly.
It's not that.
So what I'm to understand is that we should be against everybody except that guy and anybody who listens to him.
Yeah, that's tough though.
我只要学中文。
I just wanted to learn Mandarin.
So don't try.
The size of this class seems to be radically growing and shrinking every time the scene changes. The size of Jimmy's lats, I don't think it would be possible to hold his arms at his sides if he did not want them to.
我也学会了中国功夫。
是吗？
We learned martial arts for that movie.
看一看。
Yeah, apparently that was the order of operations here. First he learned martial arts, then he went to learn Mandarin Chinese.
He must have had a lot of time before this interview.
That is some dedication to a role.
This is the point where the master vampire is supposed to grab his shirt, scream, and just tear it off him.
He must have left that part out.
Well, no, in the best kung fu movies, he would scream and the shirt would tear off itself.
Which would also be awesome.
I love you. I've known you for 3 days.
That class has clearly been going on longer than 3 days.
什么情况？
我们要到那个
哦
老师是这个情
The
况。
power of the heart emoji brought her back.
Their relationship is actually, I've been stalking you for several months. Yeah, okay, I believe that Tony might love her. I don't believe that Jimmy loves her.
Quick, tell me you love him.
Here comes the Winter Soldier.
I get the idea that the fangs are supposed to be big because he's the super soldier vampire. He looks like a walrus.
But yeah, if they were a little closer to the middle of his face, he could be barking. So what, you can just stab vampires in the back and that kills them too?
In general
Well, I mean, if it
vicinity.
goes all the way through.
你认为我在这里玩耍吗？
You know, I'm pretty sure it's not usually smiled
可以
upon to
将
put
我肉身体
giant balloon letters in the captions.
Wait a second.
Yeah, the emphasis is clear.
你是一个好的领导
Is he
者，你跟我在一
is
起
he planning to
我
kill
有
him
着
with the
光明的
sun?
未来。
A thing that has not been evidenced you can do at all up to this point?
As a matter of fact, aren't they taking this Chinese class in the daytime?
I thought so.
Well, yeah, but he's already in the building when they get there, so we don't know that he's walking through sunlight.
I don't know what's coming down from his head.
Is that a particularly powerful move?
The flying elbow? If you ask Macho Man Randy Savage, yes.
开呀！
Okay, well, just like knock him down and then get down there and hold the door closed.
Hurry, he's being killed
You
by
are-
that Snapchat filter.
Dude, just jump off the roof and go roll under a car or something.
答应我！
Doesn't LA have a famously huge sewer system?
我永远不会死！
Yep, you're wrong.
Yeah, that was clearly incorrect. Well, you know, he's really come along without Mandarin. You should probably get him at an audition.
Tell you what, if an actor learns Mandarin in a month to get a part in a movie, give him the part in the movie.
Do you think it's going to be a problem that now that he knows Mandarin, he doesn't know English?
No, that'd be
Well,
cool.
I mean, she only wanted actors who spoke Mandarin. She didn't say anything about actors who spoke English.
That's fine. No problem.
Umbrella, I love it.
Hey, that's strange. You seem to be covered in blood up your elbow. What have you been doing?
搞错了，搞错了！
He's acting in front of a tarp.
So much emotion.
It's a blue screen.
That's a tarp.
It's a tart.
Only English.
Oh, that's sorry.
I love that they have thick accents now.
Yeah. Is this racist?
Oh,
I don't even
Maybe.
know.
He was auditioning for a part that needed to be spoken Mandarin, and it looks like he's dressed like Hercules.
Pathetic fools, I've come for your souls.
哎，现在还是教功夫啊！在这培训我的兄弟。
Well,
That was
awesome. No.
that was. This song is supposed to be happy.
Yeah,
That's absolutely what they're doing.
they basically got like the Dollar Tree versions of a bunch of songs.
How appropriate!
Okay, so he was severing limbs.
Is
That
that
makes
what's
sense.
going on there?
But he could also just be fanning away the fog from the fire.
Wow, that was a movie we
That
watched.
was a movie. So that was Chinese speaking vampires. That was
Vampires that
Vampires.
spoke Chinese.
They spoke Chinese, I guess. What more could you ask for?
It was everything it said on the tin.
Yes, it was.
I
So, here on Far From the Tree, we have a rating system that is based on what Dollar Tree charges for these movies, which is $1.25, which is 5 quarters. So, in our 5 quarter rating system, 1 quarter being the least, and 5 quarters being the best value for this movie. Green, what did you think of the movie? How many quarters would you give it?
You know, honestly, there were some genuinely enjoyable jokes in there. I think I would generously give this 3 out of 5 quarters.
3 out of 5 quarters. Alright, gentlemen, why? What would you give the movie? How many quarters?
Okay, I legitimately enjoyed myself watching the film. It's the kind of film that I would have on in the background while I'm doing a different activity.
And killing yourself.
I did have some issues with it. I felt that the right-wing fanatics were far too heavy-handed. But the biggest problems were, of course, none of the vampires hop. And I need at least one of my vampires in a Chinese vampire film to hop. The trope of someone screaming and a shirt exploding is underutilized in film. And in its absence, I'm only going to give this 4 quarters, but I'm a little more impressed with it than you were. That's
Okay.
That's a lot.
4
That's-
quarters. I'm only going to give this movie 2 quarters. I felt that the lack of a plot really kept me from enjoying it very much, and honestly, the filming all in 3-quarter view really kind of took away from the whole movie. Definitely deserves to be in Dollar Tree.
You're setting a very low bar, and in the future, when we have seen more Dollar Tree films, you're going to wish to reposition movies.
I think that we are going to find some hidden gems at Dollar Tree that are actually okay movies. This was not one of them.
The drone work, though.
I'll give the drone pilot credit. He did his job well. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and tune in for our next Dollar Tree extravaganza with the movie Beast Mode.
We're genuinely excited about this.
There are actors in there whose names you've actually heard in the past.
Yeah. So that will be fun. In the meantime,
我有一只小鸡。
we'll see you next time.